Hey everybody, I can't tell if I'm live or not on here. Okay, hi. Sorry that I'm on a little bit late. The live on Facebook was not working. So I'm going to move over here. Hopefully you find me. We are doing my Bunday workout today. Absolutely love this workout. Totally focusing right here. But, no pun intended. This is the center of your power. So even though we're working our glutes, you have got to keep your midsection totally tight through every single exercise. I am stretching out from yesterday's workout. Definitely sore. I'm sorry this video is so dark. I have 2 lamps on. I have overhead lights on. I have the lights right there on. YouTube is just dark. Okay, so we're going to stretch. So I want you to pull gently on your calves, your ankles, or your shoes. Very gentle stretches because we're not warmed up. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please check with your doctor before doing these workouts. Definitely tight from yesterday. It felt so good to do that up-down workout. I love it. And we are going to move through these exercises. We're not going to take a huge break. We're going to do each one for 1 minute. Okay, so does that mean you have to go the whole minute without stopping? And if you don't, you suck. No, that's not what it means. What it means is that you go as long as you can. When the burn gets really intense, you stop, take a 3 to 4 second break, and get back into it. What you do not do is quit. No. You also do not get down on yourself. That's very important. Very important. So the first one we're going to be doing is a side jump squat. So you're going to get into a squat and you're going to jump from side to side. Now, this is a modified version. The most important thing for both of these is that your knees stay behind your toes. Very important. You can hold a light weight. I'm going to hold an 8 and see how that goes. You can drop the weight at any time. No problem. Squat back. Your knees are behind your toes. And you jump or you step. Whichever you're doing, you keep checking, making sure your knees are going to go behind your toes, or your knees are behind your toes. The only way that's going to happen is when your butt is sticking back. Keep your midsection tight. You're going to feel this in your quads and in your glutes. And in your hamstrings. When you need a break, come up 3 to 4 seconds, get back into it. I don't know if you guys can say hi to me on here. I don't even know if I have anyone on live. You guys keep going. Let me see. I was so disappointed in Facebook. They really seem to have a lot of problems. 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! Okay, next. We're going to do a 3 kick. So what a 3 kick is, I just want to make sure I'm getting it all right. Okay, so first you're going to push up to the ceiling with your heel, come back down to starting position, squeeze up to the side and down, then go straight and squeeze. All of these are being powered by your glutes. You are not going off momentum in any way. We are not using any weights, although I suppose if you have ankle weights, you could do those. We are going to do 45 seconds on each leg. So we're going to go right from one leg into the other. So make sure you have enough space. So drive up with your heel, squeeze your glutes, squeeze out to the side, straighten your leg, and squeeze up. Drive up with your heel, squeeze out to the side, straighten, and lift. This feels so good. I love this workout so much, and I'll tell you what, your glutes are an area that as you get older, if you do not pay attention to them, they will spread, they will slide, they will do all kinds of things that you do not want them to do. They will flatten, other side. So we are here to prevent that from happening, because the fact of the matter is having strong glutes is helpful in a lot of ways. And you also would like your clothes to continue to fit the way they have. So you got to take care of it though. Come on. Drive up, squeeze out to the side, straighten and squeeze up. 5 more seconds. Done. Sit back. Shift one butt cheek over a tiny bit to stretch it out. Now the other side. And we just do that to help us out a little bit. Okay. I need to get my water, sorry. Okay, the next one, side kick and a side lunge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick out to the side, then go into a side lunge, okay? So you're really gonna depend on your control in your core. So you're gonna kick out. So you're gonna obviously have to lean a little bit to this side, then lower down into that squat. Most important thing, that knee is behind that toe. You certainly can hold a weight if you would like. I am going to. I'm so happy to have my weights back after being away from them. Being reunited is really nice. Okay, 45 seconds on each side. We will go right from one into the other. Work your hardest. Remember to have good form. That is absolutely paramount. It's not how low you go down. It's not how fast you're going. It's all about having absolutely excellent form. Okay, so lean, squat, come back to standing. So remember, this side kick, you want to feel it right here. Push back up to the top. Make sure you have enough room. Stick that butt back, because remember, when you go down, that knee has to stay behind your toe. Woo! Come on. Do not give up. Other side. Remember, you're squeezing with that kick. Squeeze to get it out to the side. You do not have to use a weight, or if you're using it and you're struggling, drop the weight. Do not quit. Sorry. My girls are still sleeping. Sorry, I'm getting a cramp in this quad. My legs are so happy. They're a little mad at me, but they're happy. All right. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Next, we're going to do a spin lunge. You're going to want your weight again. So we are going to, let me move this back. So what I want you to do is lunge to 10 o'clock, drive up with through your heel, lunge to 2 o'clock, and go back and forth. Now, I know people are afraid of lunges. Maybe they've had a bad experience in the past. I hated them, and I thought that my knees couldn't handle them. And it was actually just that I had not been taught to do them correctly. So you are standing. Body is a straight line, shoulders are back. Core is tight. This is your position when you step out, okay? So you see my knee is almost at a 90-degree angle. It is behind my toe. Again, I'm straight up and down, and that's the position of my foot, and then you come back. I just had a couple trainers and coaches that just said do lunges, and I was doing them wrong the whole time. So there you go. Hold on, I just want to check something. Okay, we're doing all right. Okay. So I'm going to hold a 10. What are you going to hold? If you don't like that motion, step out before you lower. Don't do it in one continuous motion. Okay, so we're going to do 1 minute total. 10 o'clock, drive up through that heel. 2 o'clock, drive up through that heel. If you do not keep your core tight, you will absolutely notice yourself wobbling all over the place. You have totally got this. You take those breaks when you need to. That's just how it works. And you do not beat yourself up, because breaks mean that you are working really hard. And that is what I want you to just fight for yourself, work through the burn, learn to embrace the burn, because it's when you get results. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome work. Remember, you always want to put your weights away. The last thing we need is you to step on one, especially as you get more fatigued. Okay. Next one. Okay. You might want your mat for this. So what we're going to do, bridge hands. So I want your hands over your head. Can you see me? And you're going to drive up through into a bridge. Okay? So your hands are not going to be able to aid you. Normally we do it down here, and sometimes people push through their fingertips to help get them higher. And we are not doing that this time. Okay? So I want you to drive up. Now, if you are a little bit more advanced, you can drive up and extend your leg and reach towards it if you want. Otherwise, just do a straight bridge, hands above your head. You're going to rock this like nobody's business. Now, the hard part about the extending the leg is having to keep your hips up as high as you normally do. It's more challenging. Now, remember, you're driving up through your heels. Your toes are actually off the ground. That way you're hitting, ooh, I'm on fire. That way you're actually hitting your hamstrings and your glutes. Scooting forward. Squeeze those glutes. They should be on fire. If they're not, you're not working hard enough. So you got to drive even higher with your hips. Oh my gosh, everything is on fire. 5 more seconds. Oh, done. That one is really, really challenging. I mean, it's a good enough burn when you're just doing the bridge, but then when you add the reach. Okay, next one is the exercise that everyone loves to hate, myself included. We do them anyway, though, because they are awesome. They're curtsy squats. So with a curtsy squat, Okay, this is your position. You step back and behind. So you see my knee is way behind my toe. My core is tight, my shoulders are back. This time, we're then gonna go to the front. Step across. Now, if you have funky knees, just do a reverse lunge for me, okay? You take care, you listen to your body. 45 seconds on each side. How are we doing on time? Excelente. Okay. Step back behind you. Now in front. Now, I did not have my core tight, and that is why I wobbled. So I have got to keep my core tight at all times. You can always use the foot that's moving around to balance you when you're coming from front to back. Okay, again, your knee is behind your toe at all times. You have got to keep this whole area tight, or you're gonna be like one of those weeble wobbles. Might not fall down, but you're gonna be all over the place. Other side. Now you might have a side that you determine it has a little bit better balance. That just means you're a normal human being. Most people have one side that's stronger, one side that is has better balance. Don't worry about it. Really squeeze. Keep yourself upright. Oh, release my core, and I totally felt it. 3, 2, 1, done. So this is why I know what to tell you guys, because I'm experiencing it myself. Remember, I used to go to exercise classes, and the instructor would work out a little bit and then walk around for 10 minutes, then go do a little more exercise, then walk around a little bit more. And I realized 2 things when I started doing ViscoFit. One, they do that because it's really hard to exercise and speak and be coherent. And 2, they want to check your form, and they want to make sure that you are safe. But it's also just hard. You know, they need to keep good form. It's really hard to do that as you get more fatigued. So that is why I like to be working out the whole time, because then I know how you're feeling. I know what you're struggling with. I know that your midsection is starting to release it. I know what you're experiencing because I'm in the thick of it. I'm working out the entire time with you guys. So toe point leg raise. Love this one. You stand facing forward. Your toe is pointed directly behind you. Okay, we're gonna squeeze right behind us for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna move not totally to the side and not totally to the back, but halfway. And we're gonna squeeze that for 30 seconds. Then we're going to the other side. And you're gonna hate me maybe a little bit. And then you're gonna get over it because you know I'm a nice person. Okay. How are we doing time-wise? Excellent. Okay, let's do this, and then we're gonna switch over into abs. Straight behind you, your abs are tight. You can keep your arms in front, you can keep them or up top or in front. Directly behind you, you squeeze those glutes, those glute muscles and those hamstrings. Get it up as high as you can. Do not rest the toe when you come down. You wanna keep the squeeze on. You want the burn to be super, super intense. You take a break. Okay, out and to the back. Oh Lord. Take those breaks when you need to. The burn is intense. That's why we do these, because they're awesome. 10 seconds on this side. Oh my goodness. 2, 1. Let's go. Straight behind you. Squeeze those glutes. You can do it. I have faith in you. Have faith in yourself. When the burn gets to be too much, stop 3 to 4 seconds and get back into it. Do not quit. Do not quit. This will be over before we know it. Okay, out to the side or back. Not to the side, not to the back, but split the difference. Oh, gosh, this burn is so good, but so hard. Do not quit. Take those breaks when you need to. Come on, we have 5 seconds. Oh, shake it out. Okay, peeps. It is time for abs. So hold on, I gotta find my ab workout. Add it up. No, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, here we go. So let's get on our side. We're going to do an oblique crunch first. And you know that this is a very big problem area for most women, especially after having kids. Doesn't matter whether you're at your normal weight or you're heavier after having a baby. It doesn't matter. It's not it's not a weight issue. It's just a like growing another human in your body issue. Okay? Or even just having a baby in the house to take care of, okay? Hand in front of you, you squeeze. So that's what we're doing. You want to put your hand here every once in a while to make sure you're squeezing as hard as you can. Everything's got to be tight, okay? So hold on, let me set our timer. We're going to do 45 seconds on each side. Arm is down in front. Baby girl. You're gonna go stretch? Okay. The other iPad's in the kitchen. Just remember to bring it back up with the charger, please. Okay. Put your hand there. Do you feel that oblique muscle really squeezing? Do not pull on your head. Your hand is lightly back there. You should be able to lift it off and do the same movement. 3, 2, 1, done. Other side. So yeah, you basically have to work your obliques, or you're going to do a lot of exercise, but you're not going to see any changes in that area. Put your hand there. Come on, you can totally do this. Put your hand right there. Moving in. She's downstairs, honey, and I'm finishing my workout. 2, 1, done. Okay, next we are going to do a plank. For those of you who have done my workouts, you know how much I love a plank. It is truly a total body exercise. It's amazing. You will build up your time that you're able to stay in a plank before taking a break. And that's what I want you to do, is just work on it. You can do planks absolutely anywhere. If you're somewhere and you cannot get a workout in, do planks for 5 minutes. Do 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. You take breaks when you need to, but they're awesome. They're awesome. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your body is a straight line from your head to your heels. You breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do not let your midsection start to sink. You are squeezing every part of your body. If you notice your balance getting really rickety, just spread your feet apart a tiny bit to give you a little bit more of a base. Come on, we have 10 more seconds. You can totally do this. Finish the minute. Do not quit. Doesn't matter if you're taking breaks. You finish strong. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, love those. Love, 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 love. Okay, next one. I don't know if any of you saw my workout in Alaska with my boyfriend and all the kids.
Alaska, Mom.
Sorry, why do I keep saying Alaska? We were in Montana, and we all worked out together, and we did these. And the kids said later, like, these are hard, because they are. So you tuck your feet up underneath your butt, you squeeze up with your abs, you squeeze your abs to lower, you squeeze your abs to open, and you squeeze your abs to close. Everything is slow and controlled. You are not rushing through anything. You are absolutely not holding your breath. Oh, I definitely am feeling that workout from yesterday, for sure. I can't tell if I have. Hold on, I just want to check something, because I am totally not used to using YouTube, like watching it. I put it on to record the workouts for people who aren't on Facebook. Okay, squeeze to raise, squeeze to lower, squeeze to open, squeeze to close. Everything is so slow and controlled. Do not let your legs flop down. Squeeze to raise, exhale to lower. So just watch your breathing. When you concentrate on your breathing, it helps the time move faster. And it helps to ensure that you're not holding your breath. Slow and controlled. Okay, so the pace is we squeeze up, we squeeze to lower, squeezing to open, squeezing to close. When you move too fast during an exercise, normally your form is not that great, and it's actually more challenging to move at a slow and controlled pace. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, I really do love those so much. Okay, rock yourself up. Now, we're gonna sit and we are gonna twist from side to side. I would like you to hold a weight. You do not have to. I'm holding an 8. You can certainly hold something lighter. The whole point is that I want you sitting and twisting. This isn't where we're leaning back. We're coming up and we're sitting and twisting back slightly while we lower the weight next to our hip. This is really good for this area, okay? Your entire trunk. And it works muscles that you don't normally work, and they're areas, because these muscles wrap around, right? So that's why your core is not just your abs. Your core is part of your back, your abs, and your glutes. So it's important to really strengthen that whole area. And that is what we do here at Visco Fit. Okay, so sit up, back to the side, back up to starting to the other side. You might need to tuck your feet under your couch, or have your kids sit on your feet, or your husband, or whatever. Doesn't matter. What matters is that your feet do not come up off the ground. You want all the work to be in those ab muscles. You want them to have to fight. And work really hard. When you need a break, you take a break because you're human. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, how are we doing on time? Excellent. Okay, so now we are going to do a straight up crunch. Okay, so again, a lot of people do crunches wrong. Your hands are lightly behind your head. You squeeze your abs to raise up. Your hands are not controlling it, your abs are. You want your face pointing up. Do not pull your head towards your knees. That is so unbelievably wrong. Squeeze up, release. When you squeeze up, hold 1, 2, and release. Do not hold your breath. So when I didn't exercise on a regular basis, every once in a while I get on this kick of, I'm going to do 100 crunches a day or 200 crunches a day. And I could never figure out why I really didn't get results. Your body is a total body. It all works in tandem. You can certainly focus on one area and ignore others. Very hard to work on your core with just one exercise and expecting to get all the changes that you want. You might see a little difference. But it's like guys you see at the gym who have huge upper bodies but scrawny legs because they don't do work their legs. Because legs are hard. So they focus on their upper body, which is still challenging, but not like legs. And they end up looking disproportioned. Oh my gosh, we are done, people. And now we're gonna stretch. Yay. So you can't just do one exercise. Like people are like, all I'm gonna do is planks for the next month. That's great. And I abide by doing any exercise at all. It's certainly better than nothing. And you definitely will get stronger, but everything has to work together. Fold your leg over, keeping both shoulders on the ground, and you will feel a phenomenal stretch. Your ankle, put your ankle across your knee, reach under, and pull on your shin. And again, that glute stretch, the harder you pull, the more of a stretch you feel. Oh, so good. Pull your other knee in. I've told you guys I used to run all the time. Run. Miles and miles a week. Ran 3 marathons, multiple 10 miles, 5Ks, half marathons. And I had a completely weak upper body. My core was not very strong. My legs were good, but I am so much stronger now than I ever was doing all that running. So weight training is just such an important part of my life, and I feel better than I have, seriously, maybe ever. I have energy for days. I do like my naps, but I've always been that way since I was a little kid. But it's just good. There's no downside to it. And the great thing is you can get in and out in 20 to 30 minutes and have a great workout and feel the effects of it the next day, which is not true for most workouts. Have an awesome day. I will be on tomorrow morning, probably with my Guns for Girls arm workout, although take it easy. My elbow actually feels better. I can tell now that I'm not traveling and lifting and pulling things. It feels a little better, but I'm still going to go to the doctor and get it checked out. I went to a physical therapist and she was great, but I think maybe I just need to get it checked out further. So yeah, anyway, that's it for me. Have an awesome day. Bye. Cello.